National popular vote should be the way that we elect presidents. That's called democracy. And we need to do it before we get another president who loses by a few million votes but somehow ends up in the White House. Check it out. Leave your comments, ding the bell, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel. Carrie in Springfield, Missouri. Hey, Carrie, what's up?
Hey. Well, my question is that provided there's a Biden administration and the attempted Trump coup doesn't work, is there going to be any initiative or push towards abolishing the Electoral College?
There's two ways to abolish the Electoral College. The first is by a constitutional amendment. And in 1977, the House of Representatives was 3 votes short of making that happen. It would have passed the Senate. And, which is pretty amazing. I mean, it was a totally bipartisan thing. Everybody was like, hey, this thing has been around for 240 years. It was originally put into place largely because it took it could take a week for news to travel from the remote states, from northern New Hampshire or southern Georgia to Washington, D.C. And so, we'll just have people send their representatives basically to vote for the president. And, they're trusted, wise elders. That was the whole idea. Within 40 years, it was completely unnecessary. And in 1977, there was this broad consensus.
It's sort of a racist thing, too, right?
Well, it worked to the benefit of some of the southern states, yes, but largely because of the 3/5 compromise. But the real reason for it was, Alexander Hamilton lays it out in the Federalist Papers. I think it's number 54, where he talks about how, if you're in a remote area, there's no way that you can ever meet or get to know a politician running for president. You could do that with a governor or with a county executive or a mayor, but not the guy running for president. So instead, you vote for a person that you trust, a trusted member of the community who has never been elected to public office, who has therefore has no dog in the fight and is not a member of a political party. I mean, that's right there in the Constitution, not the party part, because they didn't have parties at the time, but they'd never been elected to public office. And that person will go to Washington, D.C., and as Alexander Hamilton laid out, determine if the candidate who the state sent them to vote for is a man of, quote, low moral character. And if so, then they can vote for the other guy. That was the whole idea of it. Well, in 1977, we said, this is crazy. So number one, constitutional amendment. That ain't going to happen now because the Republicans are in love with the Electoral College because it's the only way George Bush became president. Al Gore actually won 500,000 more votes in the national vote. And it's the only way Donald Trump became president.
Right.
Hillary Clinton won 3 million votes. The other way to do it is to get enough states to represent 270 electoral votes to sign on to this interstate compact. It's called the nationalpopularvote.com compact, and you can get all the information, Carrie, at nationalpopularvote.com, and be sure that you get the .com, and lobby your state. I don't know if Missouri is a member of the compact or not, but they need about I think they need something on the order of around 80 more electoral votes, states representing many more votes to make it work.